Same. I like that too. Then you might argue that it's so easy for anti-mage to reflect the poison touch coming out from Dazzle, but then Dazzle's Shadow Wave is going to do a lot of damage to anti-mage as well, and eventually you want to push the lane. Or maybe no, alright. Just like what you say, Mugi is going to play Dazzle
Okay.
mid.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
so a
They're still
little bit
running.
of
Okay.
control here.
Are we thinking a try bottom? I mean, try bottom would be enough to put pressure onto the anti-mage. Mars and Grimstroke are pretty good against anti-mage, even if Darkseer is not, right? So I think you could make up for that. And Slark solo laning against an Abaddon, Slark wins that lane pretty hard. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good stroke of fate.
Here from RNG.
Only 2 people though hit in the end. Wizard in trouble. Nice, God's Rebuke, but September's still going for Wizard. Wizard. That 1.9 shell is not going to help him too much. Shadow Poison is going to kill him off. In fact, Setsu gets the kill. That's going to be a huge win. But in exchange, at least Wixie goes for the kill on September. That's going to be 1 for 1. However, support for offlaner and First Blood still goes the way of RNG. And Monet once more. Monet wants Wixie. Setsu's also chasing after him. He went for Breathe Fire on the first point. So, okay, I don't know if that's a huge win because forcing DK to go Breathe Fire on the first point, Dazzle's going to have to... Dazzle is going to abuse you the first level if he wants to. You don't have enough armor to withstand his damage. So we'll see how this turns out.
Definitely.
They also trade runes evenly, right? So how do you think this laning stage? Who do you think has the advantage in this laning stage?
Oh, definitely. I think Newbee is gonna have a pretty good advantage, and like what you say, Dazzle is gonna put a lot of pressure on DK, and look at top lane. Slark is going to have a good time
Yeah,
against
against that.
Abaddon as well.
Right, so what I'm interested to hear is who will win this pressure war, right? Because Nubee's trying to put pressure bottom to force a tri-lane versus tri-lane situation. But at the same time, RNG is like, nah, we're not going to let you solo lane Slark versus Abaddon. So who takes the upper hand here? Who do you think is going to be forced to rotate first?
Oh, I think it's okay for Slug.
No?
But then they feel like they wants to get kill. They not only want Slug to able to push out Flywind, but also they want to kill on Abaddon so that he gets his free agility to play the game, start the game with. Bottom lane is going to be fine. Should be pretty okay by himself.
Yeah. And I don't think Mars is that much of a threat to AM. Mars alone with the Darkseer is not that big a deal. Because AM always has counterspell early,
Also,
which I'm assuming he'll get, and then he'll be fine.
Also, you can always rely on the disruption coming out of Shadow Demon. So I don't think it's gonna be an easy kill here for the duel coming from Newbie. Probably we want to look at top more because top is going to be the lane that has the most actions.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When it comes to the mid lane as well, we are seeing the DK actually complete upper hand over Mugi, so I'm very surprised by this. He's playing super aggressively. Setsu went for 2 points in Dragon Blood early, so he is going for the lane sustain build, but Mugi has not been able to kick him out of the lane whatsoever. It's a bit difficult, as I mentioned, since he does have a lot of armor, you don't deal that much damage early. It's much more about controlling the last hits. DK lacks the control, the wave control that a Dazzle has, so you have to take advantage of that and your superior attack damage. But it's not been the case for now. Early levels, of course, Quelling Blade really makes this matchup favorable to the DK, and we haven't seen Mugi being able to chase him out with Poison Touch just yet. Honestly, when I watch the best Dazzle, in my opinion, the best Dazzle mid that you can watch is Limp right now, because he still plays that consistently. And he plays this matchup much more aggressively. The fact that Mugi's still full mana makes me question what he's doing.
He hasn't used any poison touch on DK yet.
No.
Level 1, he went for Shield Wave because he wants to push out the lane, gets
Makes
to level
sense.
2 even faster than Setsu. But then, even if he gets level ahead, he doesn't use his poison touch as well. So I'm guessing he wants to wait till level 4 to have 2 points on poison touch, and then he'll start to spam all the spells.
I can imagine, because you really got to play this matchup aggressively. You can't, like, if you pick a Dazzle mid, the whole point is dominating the lane. The top lane, by the way, Faith and Flywind are both chasing after. I'm not really sure if they're creep skipping. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. AQ said no creep skipping for you, but in the end, AQ can't really fight this. So, yes, they might have not gone the creep skipping they wanted, but this is actually kind of a win for Flywind. Not really sure what the idea was there, because they're still being able to creep skip. They just got a bunch of denies out of it, and AQ just lost a bunch of last hits. What was that play, AQ?
He lost a lot of last hit there. No, under the tower from Flywind as well. And Flywind managed to put like 6 creeps towards between his tier 1 and tier 2, so he's gonna deny entire creep wave.
Yeah, it's
Me
very
from
odd.
Lebanon. Yeah.
It's a very weird play. I don't know what... I mean, the original idea seemed interesting because, yes, you're blocking the enemy offlaner from being able to do the creep skip, but at the same time, well, you're losing a bunch of last hits because you separate your creeps, which is not great either. And Sark is actually kind of fine lasting on the tower. I don't think he's a hero that struggles with that. Has a good high base attack damage and Quelling Blade, so...
I think this is also the inexperience of AQ, because he used to play mid and Mugi is the traditional carry for Newbee.
Yep.
So he probably doesn't know what is the best way to deal with this lane.
That's a good point,
this
actually.
kind of situation.
Yep.
Flywin is having so much creep under his tower. They have to dive him to make him
To punish
get
this
rid
play.
of all this. Yeah, to punish him.
Yeah, but Flywing can still fight this. Hermit's in the bad and September's nearby. The damage to AQ is high, but there is no Swashbuckle because he just missed it, unfortunately. Grimstroke is also being chased away by Flywin. So right now, it just seems like RNG's playing this better right now. I think Faith might actually even... Oh, no, he's fine. Nice TP, very smart here in the mid lane though. They do get a Spear of Mars to DK. This is the kill that we're looking for. Setsu is going to go down. And that's 3 points and Poison Touch finally for Mugi. So now is when Mugi's play actually starts. Mars can rotate easily. DK is just a sitting duck, so you can actually kill him with Dazzle. Not bad.
Yeah, that was a really good rotation coming up from YC as well. He knows that there's nothing he could do to the anti-mage bottom lane. So might as well just move Curious mid since my Dazzle is already level 5. He needs a +1 to get a kill on DK and perfect rotation. Though their tempo feels still a little bit slow here against the anti-mage. I think they have to push the tempo once again. It's the catapult timing now, so Mars might want to make another move towards mid to get a kill.
Yeah.
Put some tower pressure.
Seems like Darkseer himself is also putting his own tower pressure, right? Forcing Monet also to do shenanigans to be able to successfully get his last hits. But AM doesn't have much issue lasting on our tower or in these situations either. He has the best BAT, I would say, out of the carries. I think it's him and Juggernaut have the best BAT. So it's really easy. And his attack animation's really smooth, fluid, not hard to last on our tower like that. Wixie. Oh, okay, I don't know what Wixie was. Oh, never mind. Wixie's going for the courier. Why is that courier still there? Oh no, Pango, you messed up there, September. They're still going to get the kill on Wixie, but you gave him a free courier there, which is actually worth 185. So it's 2 less. The courier's worth 2 less than the kill on Wixie.
Oh, that's a good trade. I mean, a lot of space. They had to spend 2 guys there just to secure a Mars, and then you have to trade your career for that as well. Yep. Definitely a win for Mars. Mugi here sitting with the double damage rune. The catapult is full HP as well, so I would really love to see the supports from Newbee making a move to mid to get this tower pressure. Otherwise, they're just losing their first big pick.
Oh, got banished. Mugi, careful. There we go. Lucky shot. Swashbuckle. He's dead. Goodbye, Mugi. Yep, that was an easy rotation. Honestly, Mugi, you're also sitting duck. You're easy to gank. Dazzle's not particularly the best hero at dealing with those ganks, and they're not really putting much effort in saving him. Honestly, this DK beat Dazzle in lane quite confidently as well.
Yeah, and they have like another 10 seconds on the dragon form, so minimum 50% of this tower is going to drop. Good play coming out from RNG. It's always depend on which of the support duel making a move first.
Yep.
At the level at the 5-minute mark, so that they can capitalize on the catapult timing. And RNG is definitely the winner coming out from the first wave.
RNG is a huge winner right now because not only are you able to put more pressure on the enemy team and they got better rotation, but also you have an AM, which also just got a free kill on Wizard. Like, Monet has been solo farming this whole time. He has not needed to go for much or many lane items. He only has a headdress and a Wraith Band, that's really it. And he's rushing that Battle Fury, kind of naked as well. He's not even going for the treads first, which I don't mind here. You have literally such secure farm for Monet, and nobody's really attacking him.
The threat is on the way from career, but then right now, the thing about him is that he has level 4 counter spell, so Darkseer is not going to do anything or any pressure to him. He could literally just sit here up by himself all alone and free up the Shadow Demon to roam around the map to create space for the other teammates. So this is a really good decision coming out from Monet to have the counter spell level 4. playing Flywin. He's doing pretty good himself as well. Level 6 already. Haven't quite yet learned his borrow time. Gonna wait for the last second until he pops it.
Yeah, he's just gonna wait up.
But
I mean,
Slug is not.
Flywin's wasting their time, really. You have 3 heroes here, and you're not doing anything.
Slug is not getting as much as good as a lane that we would expect as well. Because obviously, wants to be able to get kills from this lane to gather your permanent agility.
Yep.
He wasn't able to get. He was only able to get 1 kill so far.
Alright, September here in the mid lane, forcing Mogi to play really aggressive. But look at this, all these failed rotations are actually really bad for a team that's trying to play high tempo with Dazzle and Slark, honestly. It's not what they're looking for, and giving Monet this much space to farm is dangerous. Setsu even rotates to his lane to try to take the tower early. Monet realizes, I don't really want to fight here. But Setsu's already dragon formed, so this tower should fall. Let's see if they try to defend this. Nah, Newbee doesn't have the resources to be able to do this. So they're going to let the tower fall easily. They go for Dragon Tail. Okay, nice silence onto Monet. If they can follow this up, nope, they can't. Unfortunately, Setsu should just be able to get away. They have no way to cancel that TP, and he's fine.
Oh, this is so bad for Newbee. And so good for RNG. RNG, they should be the one playing defensive on this game, but because Anti-Mage has gotten such a good lane to start with, he's the one putting pressure instead onto Newbee side.
Yep.
There's no way.
Look how easily they're taking towers. It just seems like Newbee's always late on these rotations, right? Like, it's the 3rd tower they almost take. This Abaddon almost solo took a tower. They're putting pressure everywhere. They've taken a tier 1 easily in the bottom lane. They've had no issue finding space for the anti-mage. No. I find that RNG is just playing the map better right now, tactically speaking.
Also, their heroes are really hard to kill. There's a lot of save coming from their heroes as well, a lot of sustain. So it's very hard for Newbee to take one kill into tower.
Yep, that's true. Whereas it's easy for RNG to do this because you have an Abaddon as well, you have a DK, like you have really consistent, easy tower pushes. They don't have to commit too much to go for a tower.
And every time Newbee is trying to make something happen on the other map, RNG is always responding, forcing Newbee to respawn on the other side of the map. Look at what DK is doing right now.
Yep.
He's pairing up the catapult, going to take down top tower already. Meanwhile, bottom lane is still sitting at 30% HP for the Radiant. So this is really good. RNG is playing the map much more better now than Newbee.
And you even have a Dazzle with Necronomicon, and he's unable to force this push onto the bottom tower because September is just defending it. He has Rolling Thunder as well, so they have to be careful. I mean, right now I think the tower will finally fall, but this is the first tier 1 that Newbee's able to take, whereas RNG has taken all 3 already. They also do scan to see that September's around here. They kind of guess where he is, but he has Swashbuckle, so he should be fine. There's not enough damage to finish off September. He's also, wow, really find himself a place in the trees. So yeah, September doesn't even have to use a Swashbuckle. He's going to be perfectly fine.
He wants to stay to cut another creep as well, I think.
Yeah, he wants to keep putting pressure.
Yeah, he's playing a little bit greedy, but yeah, he knows that no one will be able to kill him. Mars is not there. Really, the only disable right now is the Mars, which is not really reliable. It's not like a single target stun.
No. You have the
so, yeah,
Swell, which
very
is
hard for
equally
Newbee
unreliable.
to. The Slug now. Pounce is the only thing that could kill the anti-mage.
Yep.
Slug almost completed his Diffuser Blade in about another 1k gold, and then he'll be able to join the fight.
Okay, we see a Spear of Mars. I heard one, but I'm not really sure what that speared. I don't know if it was an illusion or something, but anyway, the point is Monet is still firing quite nicely. He is going to get Battle Fury. Armament in 15, most likely. He did go for Treads in the end. He didn't skip it, doesn't go for Naked Battle Fury. But this allows him to farm much more aggressively and not be in danger, so it's not a big deal. He's also maxed that Counterspell, no surprise. Most of Newbee's damage is magical early, except for the Dazzle, so you know, just withstand that magical damage and you should be fine. And my question now, Arthur... Sorry, I wanted to ask you, what is Newbee's plan to deal with this AM? Because right now you're just gonna get him for free farm. Like, how do you?
It's fine. I mean, anti-mage is anti-mage. You know, after Battle Fury, he still has to spend another 5 minutes in the jungle or in the lane, getting his Manta, and even so, he might not want to join the fight with just a Manta. So I think Newbee still has a little bit of timing to play with.
Okay, they try to go here for Mugi. That's a very nice snowbind here. The Pangolier, okay, Rolling Thunder, that tries to get away. September vacuum, yes, September. They can lose Setsu first, and they just lost the Pango as well. Oh, that's not good at all. Super. Tries to get away. They do get him the Aphotic Shield. Let's see if that's going to help him, but he... No, they're going to end up killing him. So that's going to be a huge win for Newbee.
That's the only way they win the fight, which is to bring the Slug over, because Pounce is really the only one reliable disable for them to get anyone. But then most importantly, they want to outnumber RNG now, because they know that there's no way Anti-Mage would want to come into the fight. So whenever they take fights between now and another 5 minutes, they are always going to be 5-man versus 4-man. So they need to capitalize on that and keep on being aggressive towards RNG, especially now you have the Diffuser Blade completed on Slug. You want to just keep controlling the map, pushing out and screening out RNG from their jungle. He's already heading into RNG's jungle, trying to find some leftover supports to see if he could get any free kills. A Shadow Demon, he's thinking about it. He wants the... Okay.
AQ. Okay, Shadow Dance's TP, that's fine.
Bottom might in trouble though.
Yeah,
Oh, he missed
fly
the
win.
first.
They missed the Spirit Mars. That was a huge thing. He still has borrowed time, so now he's gonna be fine. The Spirit Mars was crucial because they allowed him to essentially take the borrowed time a bit later, but they might still kill him. There's the Aphotic Shield saving him. September coming in with the Rolling Thunder, stops Wixie, and this gives Flywin enough space.
Not a good save coming here from September. Spirit's not gonna connect. Oh, that was such a big free win. Free kill that just got away. Because why is he doing? Is there any follow?
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, there wasn't any follow-up. Mid lane, they are finally going to bring down this mid tower. Much later than they would hope though.
They're gonna fight September easily here. Not a problem. And continue to push these towers. They're gonna take another objective here in the mid lane. Newbee seems to find the tempo finally in the game. I mean, they've given Anti-Mage a lot of space, but they are taking advantage of this time when Anti-Mage cannot really fight, right? Smart's doing a good job with the Diffusal Blade.
Well, right now they have to keep finding all these kills and turn that into tower pushes. Otherwise, the map control is going to slip back into RNG's hand really soon. Image is hitting the 10k net worth chart really soon. It's only 70 minutes right now, and he's left untouched for the whole 2 to 3 minutes at top lane. I would like Newbee to make a smoke to try to get this anti-mage though, because they know that no one is farming at bottom, so there's only one place that this anti-mage can be, which is the top.
Yep, yeah. So you're gonna guess
You
him now.
definitely don't want anti-mage to, you don't want him to have so much time here. It's all the free farm the anti-mage would get.
Yeah, the Anti-Mage is having a really easy time right now, but it is true that that's because the rest of his team is kind of sacrificing themselves, forcing them to be where the Anti-Mage is not, right? Like, Newbee know where he is, but at the same time, because Newbee is constantly being fed kills and being given space because of RNG's heroes, they can't quite go to the Anti-Mage.
I would say the death from Death Prophet is actually good, so that they have to spend a 5-man rotation just to get a Shadow Demon. And there's all the space you can buy from Anti-Mage. He's closer and closer to his Manta already. Bottom lane.
Yeah, this initiation, AQ just barely escaped from with a pounce. They used the Arena Blood. Alright, let's see. These three heroes defending against Necronomic on crease. They come from behind. Look at this Slark, super fast. The Slark with a Surge. He actually tries to get the stun onto the Shadow Demon, but the Disruption comes out in time, saving the Shadow Demon a bit of seconds. Super is going to go down regardless, and now they're fighting here. They can't really fight without the Anti-Mage, who's just pushing in the top lane this whole time, by the way. September trying to give them some space. Setsu trying to TP away. He does get away in time. Fly, Win, and September might be the sacrificial lambs, but this time, the Anti-Mage is managing to take a tier 3. Monet is managing to have impact with his AM regardless if he can join team fights or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think Newbee is playing at the wrong map, man. They know the anti-mage has been breathing and eating all the mutual creep at top lane, but then it seems like they don't want to go top to fix this problem.
No. They keep going for the easier kill. They're trying to put pressure elsewhere, thinking Monet will eventually TP. Monet will eventually TP, and he's not. He doesn't care about your pressure.
They're always seeing the Shadow Demon on the map, and they are like, oh man, this guy's a free kill. And then I spent everything to kill the Shadow Demon, but I forgot about the anti-mage. He has been constantly farming, constantly getting bigger and bigger, and even took down our tier 3 towers. They're like, oh man, guys, we have to deal with this anti-mage now.
Yep,
they're thinking to themselves.
Now we're gonna see September.
But then, breathing room that have been given to the anti-mage.
It's brutal.
He has left top now. Yeah.
He has Manta style. Perfect. This is literally the perfect anti-mage game. You have Battle Fury and Treads around minute 15, which is the ideal timing, and then you get Manta style at minute 20. It's literally the perfect AM game.
Especially such a good hero, such a good carry like Monet, one of the top 3 carry in China.
Yes, and
is actually playing this.
Player.
I don't think you'll be able to lose this game, man. It's RNG. I think we are very comfortable with where we are right now.
Yep.
Controlling the map, controlling a farm. You know, the Q scores are favoring to Newbee, but then I'm sure that they don't feel like they're in the lead at all.
No, because what matters here is really the carry matchup between the Slark and the AM. The Slark should be rivaling the AM, if not beating him, ideally at all times, creating much more pressure, and the towers matter so much more against an AM than anything else, I would argue. And tower is not in their advantage. They just see the Mars, by the way. They know where he is. Okay, AM, why is he there alone? They caught him with a silence and the ghost, and yeah, Monet. Talking so great about him, he decides to commit suicide. He actually blinked to the Ancients to farm him, and then, well, that was easy for them. As they also find Super in the backlines.
More like a buy one, free one package. And right now, Dragon Knight was so comfortable that he used his Elder Dragon form just to farm. So there's a 50-second window without the Dragon form, without anti-mage as well. This is the timing that Newbee has been waiting for. They need this kind of timing. Take this mid tower and eventually, hopefully, they can turn this into Roshan as well. They need to control Roshan, get Slug and Aegis so that they could continue the snowball.
Wow, the fact they have to waste a Dragon Tail just for the anti-mage illusion. Alright. Well, I mean, this is starting to be a bit of a snowball. They're at least taking advantage of this time to actually push. And it is a Dazzle going for the traditional Greaves Necronomicon build. Now for Solar Crest, maybe that gives them a bit more advantage. They all seem to be playing a 4 Protect 1 around the Slark. And Slark did go for the Shadow Blade, so he is going to be going for a Silver Edge eventually.
SUH gonna be so good on all 3 heroes actually. On RNG side, the all 3 cores, AM, DK. DK pop his Dragon Tail.
Well, they can find the Slark. This is huge if they can kill him in time with the vacuum. Nice turnaround here. As the BK is forced to the DK, they use the Arena of Blood here, and the Soulbind keeps Monet in place, but he still wants to fight this. They haven't lost anyone just yet, but they haven't been able to kill the Slark either. And again, it's RNG just trying to find counter kills here. And they will go for the easier one. Wixie is a simple support. Shallowgrave will save his life though, and Surge is ensuring he can get away in time. But no! He walks in the middle of a Dragon Tail. They can't force us into anything. They seem to still want to fight this. They're lacking ultimates, however, Flywind still going forward. Here comes Monet going to kill Wixie. Another vacuum into wall replica, and now the fight actually starts for the guys at Newbee. But they still control the Slark nicely, and AQ will die in the middle of this wall of replica. Not much help. The illusions now tearing into Flywind, but the AM manages to make it out of here alive. Monet is back to pushing. September is also trying to do the same. September trying his best at getting away. Wixie is going to go with the Surge. Spirit of Mars is ready. September, I don't think you're getting away. Oh, unless they miss, doesn't matter. They have the clumsy net. And Monet is cutting lanes because it's the best thing he can do.
Wow, the vacuum into Shadow Wave was so huge. That was crazy. Such a good spell usage coming up from Newbee. Good team fight there. Unfortunately, Slug falls. he didn't manage to get his Shadow Dance off, I think. Got caught by the Mana White coming up from anti-mage, but
Yes, he
it's
did.
definitely a win for Newbee.
Well, he got stunned
it's
there.
just-
He got stunned there. They actually hit him with a Dragon Tail, which allowed them to just kill him. Yeah, that was the big one.
Yeah.
They didn't see it in
Was
the middle of all the illusions in the vacuum, like everything lagged for everyone. Yeah.
Also, the slideshow was hitting him.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. You never know when the PowerPoint's gonna strike, you know.
Teammate though, having himself a really good timing, approaching the basher very soon, and after that, they have to be really careful with the basher timing, especially a Abyssal Blade. You could always just go for the Dazzle and then just kill him quick.
Yep. Especially because you have Mana Void, right? So you actually have a way to just finish him off easily. I don't know. The game, for now, it looks like they've been able to deal with the anti-mage's damage quite nicely, but it's mainly been this Darkseer with a Vacuum Wall replica. Kind of crushing the enemy team. I mean, he got 2 amazing vacuums. I'd argue that this game,
Yes.
Wizard might want to consider an Axe, honestly.
And an axe against anti-mage is pretty good.
Yep.
Also, if you get the Abaddon, you have his blast bluff as well.
Oh, I'm talking about the... Well, yeah, the wall replica stuff is nice, but I'm more talking about the vacuum reduction. The cooldown reduction for vacuum. So you can get more of those off in a team fight. Like, we saw how impactful a double vacuum was in a team fight. That was a very nice blink by Setsu.
Yeah, definitely. Slug has a basher completed, so it's gonna be easier for them to just man fight anti-mage. Anti-mage needs to be very careful because a bash and he steals away your mana could just kill you in the team fight. Also, you have to be careful about the wall illusion.
Oh, wow. This combination of Surge was well, but he sees it in time? I'm not really sure what just happened there. I don't know if Monet got away in time or why there was no pounce, or... That could have been a kill. That was an easy kill on Monet. How did he get away?
Too fast so that he couldn't control himself?
I'm moving too fast, guys! I can't!
Yeah, it was so fast though, it was so crazy actually.
It is how Sonic feels every day of his life. Man. Everything is moving
too
too
that
fast.
Rush.
Alright,
They have a good block over the vision, over the cliff. Completely scouting this out. The heroes are not exactly too good in Russian Pit, except for the Pangolier.
Yeah, really
No.
not great. Abaddon can
It's
walk
better
in.
for Newbee to fight. At the Russian Pit, they have the Arena of Fluid, they have the Vacuum. They're gonna be
Oh no. They aggroed the Roshan, just this Flywind went in to try to finish him
Wait.
off. Oh, the Pango got stopped. September, Swashbuckle away, Rolling Thunder, the always for the Aegis. The AM came by, and as a surprise, Monet gets that Aegis for free. That blink in by Monet was ballsy, but appropriate.
Wow, that was literally handing you a plate of meat just to your hands, man.
Yes, yes. That was... Oh, wait, careful. Setsu's forced to use that BKB. So he's going to still survive this engagement. Do they want to fight this, though, is the question for RNG. Oh, they got soulbound.
He's
They
running
got
out.
soulbound. This is a problem. They're going to go for both of them, actually. Both stuck in the arena of blood. Nothing to do. Vacuum brings him back in into the wall of replica. What a vacuum as Setsu gets decimated. They want to go for September next, but they can't. The Rolling Thunder's already up, and the AM is just not wanting to fight here. He's already left immediately. September trying to create some space, but he gets hit by the first hit bash. AQ, you slimy bastard, getting the first hit bash on September while he's still rolling and ensuring that you get a triple kill in this engagement. Alright, I'm gonna eat all my words, man. Newbee are gods.
Well, I mean, this is the thing about anti-mage. You can just ignore him during the whole fight. Doesn't have to kill him.
Yep.
You kill everyone around him, and then eventually you'll be running out of protection. You'll be running out of good space for him to do damage. And even though he's holding 30k gold lead, if he couldn't do damage, then what is he? He's nothing.
Exactly, it's true. Like, is all this gold wasted? It's a massive investment into this hero that has done nothing until now this game. You know, he's been split pushing, and he's split pushing quite nicely, honestly. He took Ranger X pretty much alone in the top lane, but it's still just... Like, the AM is not able to break the backlines as easily as he thought. That combo of Slark, Surge plus Inkswell has been brutal. And if they ever need to get Slark out, it's Shallow Grave, and he's fine.
I'm the Shadow Demon on
Yeah.
RNG. I saw a Surge plus Iron Shell slug coming on my face. I'll be shitting my pants, man.
Yeah, that, you can
Like,
tell
what
that Shadow
what
Demon
am I gonna do?
is giving up on life. He doesn't want to keep playing this game.
Though starting to become a support here on the off lane. So if you're RNG, if you manage to pull this game, like drag this game even longer, I think they're still favorable. Because Newbee eventually they're running with a one core lineup, which is Slug, and AM is definitely have the ability to out carry a Slug. So just have to be careful with giving out free kills like this one that is happening.
Like this one, yeah, on Setsu.
Oh,
Yeah, with a soul bind,
so
it
much
makes it impossible for them to help him. Because if someone comes in, they're gonna get soul bound immediately. I mean, he's tanking a fair amount, but it's impossible to outrun the Slark. I mean, they're just abusing this Darkshire. I think the Darkshire was actually the pick. Wizard has been playing out of his mind this game. Crazy, great vacuums, really good surges.
All the spells on Darkseer are being capitalized so well.
Yes, yes.
Even a War of a Replica that you don't really feel like it has a big impact, but then you're playing against the anti-mage, so the illusions coming up from the anti-mage are so strong.
Yeah, totally. It's been ridiculous. I mean, one illusion from the anti-mage has already been enough. That's why I was suggesting the Axe in all senses, because he's taking advantage of both vacuum and wall replica. So that Axe could help him a lot. But honestly, those vacuums have been so on point, and there's nothing RNG has been able to do against them. They always get stuck in that arena of blood thanks to the vacuum, which is a crazy combo.
I like the fact that he's going for the linking on Darkseer instead of the acronyms that you are suggesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Lincolns. I think at this point, I mean, honestly, I was suggesting the Axe because it's like, okay, sure, you're using vacuum so well, you might as well use it more. But at the same time, one uses enough sometimes, and the Lincolns is much more secure. Yeah, I don't know.
They're making a very creative smoke here.
Yeah, creative smoke to try to take these racks, but immediately the Glyph comes out. You're not gonna be cheeky with Newbee, man. They have Surge and they have a Slark with Shadow Blade. Like they might just Surge him here and he can just go forward. Now he surges himself. Okay.
Newbee is not afraid to take fights at all, even though AM is holding the Aegis. They don't care about this AM because they don't have their team. Once they are able to team fight with the Arena of Blood plus Vacuum, they are going to kill the supports from RNG so easily. I love the fact that Newbee is always 5-manning themselves because they're ready for any kind of very sudden team fight to happen, and then they want to be ready because the only way they win against anti-mage is to take team fight together. You don't want to be splitting up against the anti-mage.
Anti-mage can pick you off, and he can always split push as well, so forcing the 5-on-5 is important. Yeah, I agree. So, who do you think has the upper hand now, honestly? After seeing all that.
Oh, I feel like Monet is doing really good in cutting the wave, and all these split push shenanigans is really slowing down Newbee's objective taking. So I think if this game goes another 5 to 10 minutes, it will be in anti-mage favor. Once he gets his butterfly plus BKB, I don't see him dying easily. So that might be his moment, the moment that he is waiting for to eventually carry the game carry the whole team behind his back. Also, DK has level 18 as well. RNG has what it takes to slow down this game right now.
That's true, yeah. The level 18 is actually a big deal for Setsu. He is going to have a considerable bigger impact. He's already gone for a very utilitarian build, right? With Heaven's Halberd, DKB, you're not damage dealing. So it's important to get a level 3 to get that slow out and actually have some utility beyond, you know, occasional Dragon Tails.
And also, the longer this game goes, eventually Dazzle is going to fall off. He's going for Ghost Scepter now, so no more offensive item in his backpack or in his inventory. So he's going for the full utility item. And you know that if the game goes beyond 15 minutes or more, you are going to fall.
Look at this! Look at this Slark! Oh my god, Usain Bolt in the flesh. Disruption though, saving the AM, but he's still been leashed. The Soulbound is really, really good here as they stop AM from moving forward, but now AM doesn't actually want to move forward because they want to kill AQ, and AQ's been saving the Shallow Grave, but for how long? He's out of mana. Nobody can really help him. He's going to end up going down. The counter initiation is here. RNG is ready to actually fight. They go for Moogie next. He has no Shallow Grave either. That's going to be 2 cores done for. RNG. They're done running away because they can't. They can't run. They can't outrun a Slark with a Surge. They're going to have to fight this, and they're actually managing to do so effectively.
Run, so might as well just stay and hit.
Exactly.
Oh, I think having no BKB really hurts the Slug a bit.
I
he
agree.
got stunned, and then in 1 second, all his mana just got burned out. So even though he got saved by the Shallow Grave, he didn't have anything for it to pulse out or whatsoever. So literally, he was same as dead as well.
Yep. And being able to tell when the Dragon Tail projectile is going to hit you is, oh no way, they're actually going to try to win this. Oh, they're going for tier 4s. These guys know no chill. Flywin. Flywin is like, nah guys, concentrate on the racks. They forced an extra charge of the repair kit though, which is huge actually. And this is 2 lanes of racks regardless. I think that might be I think they have 1 more charge of the repair kit. Yeah, they do. On Faith. But they're not going to be able to use it. Oof.
Well, that was really smart. I mean, if it was meant to be a bait on the repair kit, it is really smart.
Very smart, yeah. If it was just them going, yeah, whatever, then they just got lucky with that. But I hope it's not the case.
Yeah. Well, Anti-Mage is approaching the critical mass already. I don't think you can kill Anti-Mage anymore. There's so much sustain coming up from RNG. There's 2 safe, Abaddon and the Shadow Demon. And it's so hard for Slug to just kill anyone instantly right now because his damage are coming up from... You have to build all your damage. And meanwhile, Anti-Mage just stand there and kill all your mana. So you don't have the time to build out damage anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
And also there's 2 Heaven's Halberd as well, so making
it makes it difficult.
Yeah. This is the flaw of playing 1 core, because it's so easy to itemize against the 1 core strategy.
Yep. That's why a lot of teams evade it as much as possible, right? They really do not like it. They don't like playing 4 protect 1. In fact, when teams are forced into 4 protect 1, they hate it. They lose immediately. Because a lot of teams, you go, oh, I guess we don't have enough farm. We'll bank all our hopes on 1 carry. And it never works out. It never works out. That's why the playstyle of teams like LGD or OG, where they seem to play kind of crazy, it's because they don't want to be put in that position where only 1 guy has farm.
Yeah, that's right. And also dispatch. Oh wait, hold on.
I win. I don't know. I don't know, Slarka. You've noticed they're here. He is so quick. He's having a hard time controlling himself.
Oh man, this isn't even Dota, man. Look at this Slark. So crazy. Look at him.
Nah, Slark is playing F1. He's in a completely different game. Look at this, walking towards. He's just hitting them and walking away. He can actually go in, attribute shift, and take away the essence shift, and then walk out.
Pain hit once and then get out. I don't know if I'm this Slark. Would I be able to control myself?
Oh, Setsu. Okay, Setsu, really confident, going for the Mars. Mars has out of mana. He can't use Arena Blood. They got what they wanted, but now he has enough mana to actually use it again. Let's see, allowing them to control him. The Slark, meanwhile, is going directly for the Anti-Mage, but Monet is tanking this. Slark is now stunned. There's no big KB. They can't help him out. Shallow Grave comes out, but it's a bit too late because he has out of mana anyway. There's no TP. There's nothing to save AQ. You need that BKB. You run out of mana so quickly, and look at Wizard. He's out of position. He's been found out and destroyed.
I mean, you can run as fast as you want on Slug, but then you are alone, man. Look at the heroes coming out from Newbee. They have Green Stroke, they have Dazzle, they have Darkseer. That all these heroes wants to stay behind and press the spells. No one wants to go in front and follow up with the Slug. If you go in front, it's just easy kill for the Anti-Mage, easy pick you off. But then if you don't go, it's going to be Slug against the world. This is why it's so easy for RNG. RNG, all they do is the 5-man and stand in the ground and press the spells. Whereas Newbee has to outplay.
Oh, Arena Blood, super. What was that, smoke? No problem. No problem. It was just a smoke to push Wixie away, and the Shallow Grave has already been wasted, which means they have a free reign to go for Wizard. They can kill Wixie regardless. The Shallow Grave did nothing, and the GG is forced. Newbee acknowledges they cannot beat this AM.
The perfect AM game.
It was the perfect AM game, but at the same time, I gotta give it, or I gotta criticize, I guess, the item choices by the Slark. We did mention it.